Dear child, this is a spiritual reflection, not a prediction. Take what resonates and gently set aside anything that doesn't. Let this land softly, not as pressure, not as fear, but as awareness. If you are here reading this, it may be because something inside you has already been stirring. Not loudly, not dramatically, just a quiet knowing that something unfinished is moving beneath the surface. This message isn't about forcing anything to happen. It's about understanding what your heart and spirit have been sensing, often without words. There is a connection in your life that did not simply disappear. It may have gone silent, paused, or been pushed away, but silence does not always mean absence. Sometimes silence is where transformation happens. Sometimes it's where truth matures. And right now, that connection feels active on a deeper level. Even if nothing is visible on the outside, your soulmate may appear calm, distant, or unaffected, but inside they may be carrying far more than they let anyone see. People often hide the deepest pain behind strength, busyness, or detachment. They may act like they've moved on, but moving on is not the same as healing. And unresolved love has a way of speaking in the quiet hours. When distractions fall away, they may be restless lately, sleeping lightly, waking with heavy thoughts, revisiting memories they thought they had buried, reading old messages, replaying moments when things felt real and safe, asking questions they don't say out loud, like whether they lost something rare, whether they waited too long, whether they damaged what mattered most. These questions don't come from indifference. They come from awakening. At the same time, you may feel things you can't fully explain. Sudden emotions that don't match your day. A pressure in your chest. A wave of sadness or warmth without a clear reason. Dreams that feel vivid, symbolic, or emotionally intense. Moments where their name crosses your mind with force, not nostalgia, but presence. This doesn't mean you're meant to act immediately. It simply means the bond hasn't dissolved. It has been working quietly. This is not about obsession. It's not about chasing signs. It's about listening to your inner state with honesty. Something is being stirred in both of you, and stirring often comes before clarity. Your soulmate may be reaching a breaking point internally, not in a destructive way, but in a revealing one. When pretending gets exhausting, when pride no longer protects, when distance stops feeling powerful and starts feeling lonely. In those moments, people begin to see differently. They begin to understand that strength is not control and love is not avoidance. True strength is humility. True love is presence. They may now see that what they once avoided was not weakness, but intimacy. That the walls they built didn't make them safe, they made them empty. And that what they felt with you was not something to run from, but something they didn't yet know how to carry. This is why hesitation exists, not because they don't care, but because they do. They may be afraid of rejection, afraid of reopening wounds, afraid of discovering that you've healed without them. afraid of facing the consequences of their past choices. Fear often delays honesty. Even when the heart is ready, they may be closer to reaching out than you realize. Writing messages and deleting them, practicing conversations in their mind, waiting for the right moment, not knowing that the right moment often requires courage more than certainty. This kind of delay doesn't come from lack of love. It comes from the weight of realizing how much is at stake. At the same time, you may feel torn. Part of you may still love them deeply. Part of you may still hope. And part of you may be guarded, tired, or wary because you remember the pain. This tension does not mean you're confused. It means you've grown. It means you're no longer willing to abandon yourself for connection. That's not hardness. That's wisdom. You are not being asked to lower your standards. You are not being asked to erase what happened. You are not being asked to ignore your boundaries. A softened heart does not mean an unprotected one. You can remain open without being naive. You can forgive without allowing repetition. You can pray without pursuing. You can love without losing yourself. If this connection is meant to return in a healthy way, it will not come back through confusion, urgency, or emotional pressure. It will return through clarity, through changed behavior, through consistency, through accountability, through peace. Not perfect peace, but grounded peace. The kind that doesn't leave you anxious or guessing. That is an important sign. Love guided by God may stretch you, but it does not keep you in constant turmoil. When something is being restored correctly, the energy changes. It becomes steadier, slower, more intentional, less dramatic, more real. This is a season of discernment, not fantasy. It's okay to acknowledge the spiritual pull while still waiting for real-world proof. Dreams, emotions, and inner nudges can point toward truth, but transformation is confirmed by action, humility, and follow-through. If contact happens, you are allowed to pause. You are allowed to take your time. You are allowed to ask questions. You are allowed to say, I need clarity, or I need consistency, or I need to see change. You do not owe immediate access just because someone feels ready. Healing is mutual, not rushed. And if they return sincerely, they will not come empty-handed. They will come with responsibility, with patience, with a willingness to rebuild trust step by step. They will understand that love is not proven by words alone, but by what is sustained over time. If they do not return, or if they return unchanged, your life does not lose meaning. Your waiting does not become failure. God does not waste seasons. Sometimes restoration comes through reunion. Sometimes it comes through release. Both can be holy. Both can lead to peace. Right now, the invitation is simple and gentle. Don't shut down your inner awareness. Don't silence what you feel out of fear. Don't harden your heart to protect yourself from disappointment. Protection rooted in fear closes doors God may want to heal through wisdom. This is not about urgency. It's about alignment. It's about allowing God to work on both hearts without interference. It's about staying honest with yourself grounded in truth, and open to whatever outcome brings peace rather than pain. If this love is being refined, it is happening for a reason. Fire doesn't destroy gold, it reveals it. What survives refinement comes back cleaner, stronger, and more real. And if something cannot survive refinement, then what returns is your freedom. Stay steady, stay prayerful, stay rooted. Let love, if it returns, return right. And if it doesn't, trust that you are still being led toward something good, something whole, something safe. Your story is not ending here. It is unfolding with more wisdom than before. And whatever comes next, you are not alone, you are not forgotten, and you are not behind. If you want, I can make this even longer and more flowing, or adapt it specifically for a calm YouTube voiceover that stays safe, grounded, and emotionally deep without sounding absolute or predictive. You matter more than you have been allowing yourself to believe. Your presence in this world is not accidental, and your place in this story is not small. Even when it felt like nothing was happening, even when silence stretched longer than you expected, you were never forgotten. You were never overlooked. You were never pushed aside. If your heart has felt heavy at times, if tears came without warning, if you felt a strange warmth, tightness, or stillness while listening to words like these, it doesn't mean you are weak or imagining things. It means your heart has been tired. It means your spirit has been listening. It means you have been longing for reassurance, for meaning, for confirmation that your waiting was not pointless. There were moments when you truly believed it was over. Moments when you told yourself to accept the loss, to move on, to stop hoping. Moments when you felt foolish for still caring, still wondering, still feeling something that didn't seem to go away. But what felt like an ending was often a pause. What looked like loss was often protection. What felt like delay was often preparation happening quietly, away from your sight. God has been with you even in the silence, not distant, not indifferent, with you in the confusion, with you in the questioning, with you in the nights where your thoughts wouldn't slow down. You were not abandoned during the waiting. You were being guarded. Your heart was being preserved from something unfinished, something unready, something that would have hurt you more if it had arrived too soon. Love that is meant for you does not come wrapped in chaos. It does not live in constant anxiety. It does not demand that you prove your worth over and over again. What is truly right for you brings peace, not panic. It brings clarity, not confusion. It allows your nervous system to rest. It allows your heart to feel safe. Real love does not rush you, manipulate you, or keep you guessing where you stand. It meets you with steadiness. It meets you with intention. There is so much happening behind the scenes that you cannot see. Timing is being shaped. Conversations are being prepared. Lessons are being learned. And while it may feel like everything has been happening to you, the truth is that everything has been happening for you, not to punish you, not to break you, but to strengthen you, mature you, and help you see more clearly what you deserve and what you no longer need to tolerate. You are not the same person you were before. The waiting changed you. The heartbreak changed you. The silence changed you. You learned how to sit with yourself. You learned how to survive disappointment. You learned how to love without guarantees. You learned how to keep your heart open without letting it be careless. That growth matters. That growth protects you now. You were never meant to settle for uncertainty or half effort. You were never meant to shrink yourself just to keep someone comfortable. You were meant to be chosen fully, not almost. You were meant to be honored, not tolerated. You were meant to be loved in a way that feels safe, calm, and secure. And that kind of love requires maturity on both sides. It requires healing. It requires humility. It requires responsibility. That is why time mattered. That is why the delay mattered. Your prayers were not wasted. Every quiet plea, every tear, every whispered hope mattered. You may not have seen immediate results, but seeds were planted. Seeds grow underground first. They grow in darkness. They grow unseen. And then one day, without warning, something breaks the surface. That doesn't mean the growth just started. It means the growth finally became visible. You were not ignored during this season. You were protected. Protected from being loved incorrectly. Protected from being chosen before someone was ready to choose well. Protected from repeating old cycles that would have hurt you again. What you call waiting, heaven often calls guarding. Silence never meant absence. Silence often means work is happening in places you cannot access yet. It means hearts are being softened. Pride is being confronted. Fear is being exposed. Motives are being purifying. When the time comes, clarity replaces guessing. Honesty replaces avoidance. Action replaces words. What belongs to you will not need to be chased. It will come with its own certainty. If something is truly meant to be, you are not carrying it alone. God does not place something on your heart without also working on the other side of the connection. Hearts can be guided separately, but toward the same purpose. Time, distance, mistakes, fear, and immaturity do not have the final say when God is involved. What He intends is not easily undone by human weakness. You are not forgettable. You are not replaceable. You are not too much. You are not lacking. You are not invisible. You are deeply valuable. And the love that recognizes that will not feel dramatic or unstable. It will feel grounding. It will feel calm. It will feel like something inside you finally exhales. Do not be afraid to believe again. Not blindly, not desperately, but gently and wisely. Do not be afraid to receive again. You are not the same person you were before, and the love that meets you now does not have to repeat the past. Healing has changed you. Growth has steadied you. Discernment has sharpened you. This time, love can meet you where you are now, stronger, clearer, and more grounded. You do not need to chase anyone. You do not need to convince anyone of your worth. You do not need to perform, prove, or overextend. What belongs to you will recognize you without force. What is meant for you will meet you halfway. Your role now is not to strain or worry, but to remain open, grounded, and courageous. Courageous enough to trust again. Courageous enough to receive what is healthy. Courageous enough to let go of what no longer serves you. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not waiting in vain. Your timing is not broken. Your story is not delayed beyond repair. This is not the end. This is a transition, a shift from survival into stability, from longing into clarity, from confusion into peace. Something healed does not rush. Something real does not panic. Something meant for you will arrive with a sense of rightness that does not need constant reassurance. And when it does, you will recognize it, not because of intensity or fear of loss, but because of peace, consistency, and truth.